Let's get this game started. Out. 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 And that's a 1, 2, 3 inning. Well, welcome to Toy Car Baseball Motorsports first ever season. Today's first matchup is between Le Mans race cars and GT class race cars. So far the score is 0-0. Nope, too late, and that's a single. Nope, and that's a stolen base. Safe at second. First stolen base. And that's gone. 2-run homer. And GT Racing takes the early lead. Incidental for the GTR Nismo GT3 race car. And that was smoked by the Ford. The Ford GTLM Spec 2. And the Aston Martin Vantage GT8 gets a single. He tries to throw it, but it's no good. It's not even going to be near second base. Oh no, and the pitcher accidentally throws it out of play, and the Aston Martin ends up upside down. That's going to be, well, a 3-base error for the run being scored and a 2-base error, so that's probably like an E6 or E10 or something like that. And it's already 3-0 now. Actually, it's 5-0 now, correction. That's gone, and it's 7-0 now. Or technically 0-2-7. Because the home team's the only one with points so far. Like, technically didn't really decide a runs limit, but, you know, like, 20 or more is, you know, not really fair for the other team to try to come back by, because sometimes it'll happen, but 20 or more runs is too long, so I'm thinking the run limit should be less than that. It's probably going to go down to like 12 or 14. 14 is probably too much. So the run limit for Toy Car Motorsports baseball season will be 12 runs, but for the ones with the country teams, because that's a different version of Toy Car Baseball, that run limit, when I get to the country's teams for Toy Car Baseball for that next season, which I think will be 2025 season 1, yeah, or Yeah, it'll be 2025 season one, I believe, for that one. So for the countries teams, when I get to that point, it'll be 2025 season one for the countries teams for toy car baseball, and their run limit will probably be the, like 20 something runs, maybe 20 just to be exact. Yeah, it'll be a 20 run limit for the countries teams, but 12 for motorsports. And it's gone just past the Ferrari, and it's now 8-0 or 0-8. The Ford smoked one last time, and it smokes one again. That's 2 solo homers for the Ford. Well, 2 home runs, and the second one has got a solo home run and a 2-run home run. Hit by a pitch, can't do that. Hit by a pitch, I don't know why the car is doing that, but it's not helping their team. Good throw from the Ferrari, but it's going to be too late. Everyone's safe off the base, and that's going to be a single. Bases are loaded. How did he get the Nissan out? That's one car out. That's a grand slam, first grand slam. And it's now 13-0. Okay, something is not adding up quite right. I think this car was supposed to be there and that car was supposed to be there. Yeah. It's going to be a lone single for that GTR. That was a good try, but nope, safe at second. Second stolen base for their team. I think the GTR has a stolen base as well. The Aston Martin doesn't, and that car may or may not. Wait, it's already 13-0. Well, this inning's pretty much come to an end because I just remembered the run limits thing. Well, let's see how they do. Can they get a perfect game? We'll have to see. This GT Racing team is looking really tough and ready to go for Toy Car Motorsports baseball season, which is the first ever one for this version of Toy Car Baseball, which is why it's 2024 season one for this version of Toy Car Baseball. That's 1 gone. That's 2 gone. That's 3 gone, and they've done it. GT Racing captures a perfect game. No hits allowed. No walks or hit by pitches either, or runners on base by any means possible. Well, GT Racing has a perfect game. And that was what, Le Mans Racing? Yep. Oh yeah, and what was it? I think when I did Toy Car Hockey last season, I forgot to mention that it was supposed to be only 2 regular season games or something like that for the motorsports season, and I do believe I actually followed that rule for my Toy Car Hockey stuff. Because one time in the season I did like 4 regular season games, that took way too long. And for Toy Car Baseball Motorsports 2024 season 1, it's probably going to be the same thing because of the runs limit kind of thing. So maybe I could do 4 games, but that's kind of pushing it. If I'm being completely honest, 4 games for this is kind of pushing it. Although to be honest, then every team would play 4 times because there's 4 teams in each division, and if you do 2 games, that means only one each team would play, twice. But that doesn't mean one team is going to play 3 teams from the other division. So yeah, that may or may not work out if just doing 2 games, because then they may not play. They'll play 2 different teams. But what I'm trying to say is that both teams from both separate divisions won't play against every single team in that division right away, kind of thing. So technically, in doing that, I probably would have to do 4 games. So yeah, Toy Car Baseball Motorsports 2024 Season 1 will probably be 4 games. So that way, each team from each separate division will play each other at least one time before the wildcard playoffs would start. Well, let's get to it. Game number 2. Right, who's going to play next? I think they should. We have the team with 3 names is going to play next. And they actually have a new player in their team. And let's see, the team with 3 names cannot play Le Mans Racing or Hill Climb Cars or DTM. They can play they can't do GT racing. They can play drag racing, NASCAR, or Argel racing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And it looks like it'll be DTM versus the team with 3 names. Let's see how this next game goes. Oh, and this is the team with 3 names, new toy car baseball card player for their team. It's a Cadillac Le Mans race car, the brand new one, actually. But before we start the game, we always have to do the who's home, who's away kind of thing. Well, the team with 3 names wins that ball battle, and they will be the home team. Alright, pitcher, catcher, first base, second base, third base. You may or may not have noticed this, but I don't do outfielders and a shortstop. I do for toy car baseball, I only do pitcher, catcher, first base, second base, and third base, because technically the third base can go into the outfield area if need be, and same with the second base and first base. So technically it's like the infielders are also the outfielders in toy car baseball. If you didn't know that about toy car baseball, now you do. I'm just explaining it before this game happens, so that way you're not confused by that. That's 1 gone. Got him. They got him going to first. I don't know how they did, but they did. I mean, that car was really close to being at first base, but nope, not this time. Ball 1. It's too late, and that ruins their perfect game chances already with the runner on first. Now he's still in second. He has in the Mercedes-Benz DTM C-Class race car. Well, they don't score, but they try to. They got us on base, which, was good, but it wasn't good enough to score. Alright, let's see if the team with 3 names will strike first or not. This car right here was actually at one point my fastest car down my top of the twin track. I just thought I'd mention that really quickly. But anyways, back to the toy car baseball stuff, because that's the main focus of this live stream. That's 1 gone. That's 2 gone. That's gonna count. It's a weird hit, but it counted. That's just fouled. Strike 1. That's gone. When it's 0-2, the team with 3 names takes an early 2-run lead. This might be one of our closest games yet in this motorsports toy car baseball season. Just snuck by the pitcher. That was a sneaky hit there. And he's safe at second as the pitcher accidentally almost covers up the ball. That's a hit. It did actually hit it. I heard it. Now the alpha is actually touching some, so it's not fully past the car. So technically, even though it's not fully past the car, that is going to be a home run. So it's now 0-5. Right, let's see what the Cadillac does. Because last time we got one really weird hit. That is smoked. Goodbye, and it's 0-6. It's not quite an out. I can see a tiny. That's the closest no out call I will ever have. I mean, it is probably like a tenth of an inch or like 2/10 of an inch sticking out of the Mercedes-Benz picture for the DTM motorsports team in this season of motorsports toy car baseball. Sticking out by that much somehow, and that's going to be a hit. And their catcher accidentally blocked it because the catcher was not ready. What are you doing, silly catcher? My goodness. Tries to throw to second, but nope, safe. I just remembered they do actually have 2 outs, and they've scored only, 6 runs? Yeah, 6 runs. Well, that's gone. Make it 9 runs now. But because it's only the first inning, this other team does have a chance if need be. However, if they don't score more than 9 runs, they will lose the game. Well, that's the inning. Let's see what they do. Two more 3 games is hopefully somehow, somebody thinking they've got the win, but we'll see. Nothing's guaranteed until both teams play, so that's 1 gone. You're out. I don't know how that Corvette's doing it, but that's 2 gone. That's 3, and they almost hit a perfect game. Well, the team with 3 games does win their first game, but it's not a full-on perfect game. They were 1 out shy of a perfect game, but they're still going to be happy with the win. Well, that's it for this live stream. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching, joining, stopping by, and all of that good stuff. And I'll see you in my next Toy Car Motorsports first season games fun live stream event. Probably sometime next week or weekend. I don't know what day it will be or what times it will be. A lot of those factors are completely going to be random. So yeah, I'll just see you in my next Toy Car Baseball Motorsports fun live stream on my channel. Have a great rest of your weekend and have a happy, wonderful, fantastic Easter as well today. Bye. Laters.